friends, welcome to the second vlog. This is going to be a weekend in my life from Saturday to Monday actually, because it's a long weekend. It's Duke's birthday. We are based in Luxembourg, and every time on the Duke's birthday pretty much the city throws a big party with loads of events, so we are definitely going to enjoy a few of those. I'll take you with me for that. But also I have other things planned for this weekend, such as a bit of shopping. There's an event with secondhand shopping and vintage shopping. See if I can find any nice things. And also a bit of cleaning. The house needs a bit of a tidy and a clean, so I'll show you a bit my strategy for that. So a bit of everything in this vlog. So I hope you will enjoy, and let's get started. It's a lot later now. I've been in the city doing a lot of shopping. So I have a big bag of stuff that I've got. A Vinokilo. Vinokilo is a shop that comes and rents a place for a day in a specific town, and they go around multiple towns, and then you buy a ticket or you get it free, and then you search for your clothes, and then you buy by the kilogram, so not the pieces. Individual pieces don't have a price, but then you weigh everything at the end what you got, and then you pay that amount, if that makes sense. After that, I met my husband in the city, and we actually went for a few shops. Went into Uniqlo. I didn't find anything that I wanted or would suit me. I really wanted a basic shirt, but because I'm really small, they didn't really fit me properly. They were way too baggy. And after this, we went to the pub, enjoyed our time there quite a bit. Also saw some friends, which actually was not planned to see some friends. Everybody's in the city now because of the celebration of the Duke's birthday. So yeah, everything was quite fun, although unplanned, but we had a lot of fun and we got a lot of things done. And I'm excited to now go home, and I'm gonna show you what I've got. And I think we're gonna do some crafts. Hello, it's Sunday morning and we are out for a walk already. The morning has already been super productive. I've been doing my editing for the first video, which turns out to be super complicated, but yeah, we enjoy the process and we're learning. And now yeah, we went for a walk as early as possible because tonight it's supposed to be, in the afternoon it's supposed to be 33 degrees, and that's obviously not an option for dog walking. So we are out now for a couple of hours putting our steps in, and actually we dropped off my husband to the gym. He's gonna do there some exercises and then run back, but we're just walking back now. When we get home, we will do some tidying and some cleaning, so let's skip to that part. What I wanted to concentrate on next is my weekly clean. I try to do these bits and pieces over the week, but for example this week I barely did any. So I'm going to go through my system. I follow a 3-step system. One is tidying each room, then 10-minute surface clean, and then a deep clean. I start with tidying. Both myself and my husband are pretty messy. We don't have kids, but we still end up making a lot of messes, especially when I want to do crafting or I start brainstorming something. I end up making a big mess. So in the same room, I will just try to put things away if they belong to that room, and if not, I go around with a big laundry basket and put them in the basket. And then as I move around the house, I will also unload this basket if they belong to that room. For example, if I've done my hair in my bedroom, I'm gonna have my hair dryer. These obviously don't belong into my bedroom, so I'll put them in my basket. And when I move on to the bathroom, I'll unload those, and maybe I'll put some clothes on that need to go into the laundry. I treat the laundry basket like a moving thing without going back and forth all the time for every little thing that I find. So that's how I try to tidy quick. As we are quite messy, this is the part that actually takes me the longest. So once everything is cleaned up, I'll bring my hoover, my mop, my rags and my sprays, and I'll try to tackle as many of the surfaces as I can, but I do not go more than 10 minutes per room. Generally I start with the kitchen and then I move on to the living room and then bathrooms. I have one tiny toilet, and there I spend 10 minutes on its own because I do like it to be disinfected and as clean as possible. And then after I finished all of these, so maybe I do 6 rooms, so it might take me an hour to whiz around the whole house. If I have time, I will pick specific things to deep clean. So if I just follow these 3 steps, maybe in 3 hours, I would have cleaned the house down very well. Now, this is the theory. In practice, what it happens is that maybe on a Wednesday, I try to pick everything up and put it in the place. Then on the Thursday, I hoover. On a Friday, I mop. But in a week like this one, when I haven't really done a lot, I do it all on a weekend and it's working quite well. I've tried to be as structured as possible. And yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this cleaning segment because actually I really enjoy cleaning. You know, it's one of those things that you have to romanticize a little bit because it's not the greatest thing to do, but it has to be done. So there you go. So I'm getting ready to get into the town, and I thought while I'm doing this, I will tell you a little bit more about what's happening this weekend and why is it a big deal. So I moved to Luxembourg about 6 years ago, and since then we are in a course of discovery of this country. It's a tiny little country in between France and Belgium and Germany. You can literally drive it from one end to another in, I don't know, an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours from south to north, along those lines. It's a very expat heavy country, like the percentage of expats is huge, and because it's so small, people come from Germany and France and Belgium to work in here during the day. So they say that the population actually doubles during the day because of how many people come into work in here. We really love it because it's very international, and we make friends from literally all over the world, and we are super happy here. But this weekend is quite special. It's the Luxembourgish biggest party, let's say. Our Duke's birthday is on the 23rd of June. Actually, the big party is tonight. And we are actually going to kind of miss that. We're only going to our local ceremonies, maybe 10-minute walk from here in our village, but the big party is happening in the city. All the bars and restaurants, they put DJs outside and they bring food trucks outside and bars, so literally people are dancing in the streets and loving life pretty much. But yeah, there are also, of course, things organized for families with kids and for people that are interested in art and all sorts of things. I've heard really many nice things about this celebration. We are going to skip the big party tonight because of the fireworks. So at the end they do big fireworks, and I would rather be with my dog at home. But tomorrow there's a bunch of concerts and food markets, and you know, they prolong the celebration into Monday, so we will be joining that. So yeah, that's me getting ready in less than 5 minutes. Just washed my hair, so while I'm letting it air dry, I thought I will try on the things that I've got from Vino Kilo. I've got quite a few pieces and some that are a bit more experimental than others, but yeah, this makes me super happy, so let's just get on it. Okay, this top is the first. It really has that vintage vibe, and I love how it goes with this mini skirt. It's like I stole my grandma's shirt. I really like it. It's super flowery, super feminine, super cute. Really happy with this find. Okay, so this is next. So it's a pleated skirt. It's got a zipper at the back and a button, and it's 100% silk. So yeah, it's really big for me. And how fun, I can actually put my hand into this pocket. Well, start kind of liking this top with it, to be honest. What do we think? Does this top work with this skirt really? I'm not so sure. Okay, the next one is wrap skirt. I use it as a template to create my own from fabrics that I currently have at home. So that would be a nice crafty challenge for me. It's a shame that it's really not the right length. This wrap coming up here in the front is nice. And then this bow looks actually very feminine, very cute. Okay, and lastly, I found this shirt. To be honest, I was looking for shirts. Anyway, it's really big for me. Sure, maybe I'll just give it to one of my friends that is slightly bigger than I am. It's got beautiful sleeves. It's just really big for me, really oversized. I'm missing a lot of tops. I have a lot of bottoms, no tops. We are currently walking to the city to meet some friends for the Duke's birthday and to watch a concert and have some drinks. So I'm gonna leave you here on a montage of the evening.